I realized this after I had finished the recording because I really turned my brain off and did this in one sitting, which I don't usually do. But I sure do love to flip the canvas, and for no reason most of the time. So there are a lot of instances, especially later in the process, where I'm just flipping the canvas really quickly for no reason, and it does kind of flash in the speed draw.
All right, let's play it.
Let's get into it.
3, 2, 1, go.
So I did set a few arbitrary rules for myself with this, namely that I wouldn't use like any brushes that will, generate things for me. So, draw all the scales individually. Nothing that'll make clouds or anything. Just normal brushes and treat it similarly to how Julia did with her impossible coloring challenge of just do it all myself.
Yeah. Brute force it.
Yeah.
No macaroni brush.
No macaroni brush. We draw the noodles like champs.
In this house.
Well, I realized after the fact that depending on what kind of macaroni recipe you used, like if it's a real creamy one, you wouldn't really see the noodles. So
That's true. Just
I'll
lumps.
fix it later. But yeah, so I decided to just kind of take a more I guess painterly approach to this. I lined it using like a little pencil, so it's more, I don't know, loose and stuff. I think that was supposed to be an LED. You'll have just watched the drawing process, and for me it's been like a week, so I'm like, I think that was supposed to be LED. That's what I was leaving notes for myself of
LED.
Yeah, what I think everything was supposed to be before I completely forgot. But yeah,
This line works real nice.
Thank
Yeah.
you. I followed the line art pretty precisely because I was like, and yeah, you gotta.
But you added a little pizzazz to it too.
Oh shucks.
Little detail, little good looking.
Oh shucks. But
Nice
yeah.
foot.
Thanks. So I kind of did this in 3 parts. These 3 4 with the crystal, the hand, the foot, the horse. That's all
the hand,
one
the foot, the
section.
horse.
The crystal, the hand, the foot, the horse. The crystal, the hand, the foot, the horse.
So that is the quote unquote foreground. And then the background is its own thing. And then there's like a lighting layer. So I lined the foreground and had it like filled and stuff. And yeah, I don't like how this came out either, police.
That was an ambulance for us.
Yeah, for me.
Yeah.
So then I just kind of flatted everything in, so I kind of knew what I was working with here.
The color change is really vile.
And so these are our characters, and then I went into the background so I could start placing that. I put a little fog on the water because I thought that would look nice.
Yep, correct.
In reality, I'm not sure why that was the first thing I did because it was indicated nowhere, but I liked it.
Yeah.
So then there's the moon, and gotta do some water lighting.
Oh, God.
And then put some water texturing and stuff.
Yeah.
Painted all that in.
Yeah.
Got very painty with the background. So as you can see, the moon is casting the main light on the water. Yada yada.
What is the main light here? Because there's also lightning.
Yeah, we'll
and
get there.
Fire.
We'll get there. And
Yeah.
then here's like the mountains. There were like mountains. So those I just kind of like Bob Ross in. Also, this is where I start flipping the canvas.
Horse is
For
dancing.
no reason. I don't know why I was flipping it so much. I didn't realize how much I was doing it. I don't know. I'm so sorry. And then this was supposed to be glass. So
hand.
I was kind of messing around with how I didn't use any reference, so I was kind of just trying to guess what glass looks like. And I wanted it, to still be kind of see-through, but also like I don't know. So it has kind of frosty, and it was kind of indicating where highlights may be and stuff. And she just keeps flipping the canvas. But after a while, I kind of like give up on it because it was like annoying me.
And I remember when I was saying glass hand was going to give you some trouble, you're like, eat shit, Jacob. I draw a glass hand every day.
I mean, I get it later, but it was getting to the point where I was like, I need to stop focusing on the hand and like get to other parts of this. So I kind of like get it to a point, and then I'm just like, okay.
It's just so much flipping.
I don't know what I was flipping for.
There's no reason to do it.
I just like flipping the cake.
You're just doing it for fun.
Yeah, so I throw in the fire here.
Throw in the fire.
Yeah, make it real bright and stuff. Make it real zany looking.
I'm so glad I included this. I just like watching you do it. I know it's not hard for you to do, but it is fun for me to watch.
Yeah, it was also good to have because that side of the canvas was just very dark, so it was just a good thing to have there. And
well,
this
that's
is where
why the foot casted the fire to make some light.
So then I make that see-through. I don't remember if it was supposed to be see-through, but I made it see-through.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
How else would you see Jerry Seinfeld?
But I don't know how see-through it was supposed to be in comparison.
We never specified, I don't think.
No.
So now I start doing like the nitty-gritty of the shading, and yeah, I'm still flipping. And I couldn't tell you why.
You know, I wouldn't have noticed it, I don't think, if you hadn't pointed it out.
How can you not notice it? I'm just like, I feel like this is more than usual. Why was I doing it so much? What the hell?
You needed something to break up just doing it in one sit.
We wanted to create the impression that a horse was telling you no.
No.
So again, I am sorry to our viewing audience. I didn't realize how much I was hitting the 6 key. But yeah, so main light source, the fire. The mac and cheese, I made it gooey, so it's got them gooiness.
I do want to eat it.
Yeah,
It's good.
yeah.
Mac.
It's not one of them crunchy ones.
No
And
dry mac
I think
here.
the horse was supposed to be wet, so I was trying to give it a bit of a wet look, which I will do more later. There's a little bit of lighting coming from the moon on the sausage.
When the moon hits sausage.
Yeah, really cast the back of the foot into shadow because the fire coming out of the foot would be so bright. That I was like, oh yeah, I need to color in, what was this, Night Course Seinfeld? That's what it was to me.
It was.
So yeah, that just is.
Why is Jerry so sad?
I don't know.
Because he was making that noise.
Yeah, but
Lame.
since that's an LED screen, it also has light, and I wanted to do a little bit of iridescent on the scaling, so then I just make it like colorful with the highest points of contrast being coming from the fire. Put some orange on the mackey cheese to make it real mackey. So I was like adding in just like little touches. I think this is where I make the horse wet. This is where I make the horse wet.
That
The
time in
drawing's
every
going
drawing.
great, but can you make the horse wet, please?
The horse is wet now.
Okay, thank you.
And this is where I go back to the hand now that I'm more prepared and
Now that-
Mentally ready.
so attached to flipping the canvas. So I add some reflection of the water as well as the moon and a little bit of the horse, a hint of horse reflection on that finger coming towards us. But yeah.
I mean, that's just a good art tip. Is like, if you're having trouble drawing a glass hand, draw Seinfeld and make the horse wet first, and then come back.
Yeah, and then go back.
Yeah. You gotta work the whole thing. You can't get too stuck on the glass hand.
Yeah.
So this is where I add some water shading to give texture to the water because I think it's supposed to have a little wave and stuff. And
Beautiful waves.
thank you. And
Little foam.
stars, and then I was like, oh right, the lightning. God forbid I forget the lightning.
It is a Pikachu horse.
Yeah, so then you just do some glowy bits, and since that's a strong light, that's gonna cast even more light on various things. So then I add even more highlights.
Can we name this episode Three Idiots Force a Professional Artist to Render Some Bullshit?
There's some.
I forgot to wish one of my friends happy birthday because I was working on this. But
Happy
yeah, so
birthday!
then I add some reflections in the water to come from the LED screen as well as the fire, and yeah.
Oh
Ow.
my
You
god.
made it. You made it art.
I want this spray painted on someone's van.
It's
Not
gotta
mine,
be.
but someone's.
Yeah. Let us know if you decide to, yes.